What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about the pressure of having to eat socially, and I'm going to do it right after this. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. Today, guys, I want to hit social pressures in eating. And I want to hit it with a hammer because we're all go through it in the second year in intermittent faster, whether you're doing 16 and 8 all the way through to Omad, prolonged fasting, whatever it is, you're caught in this situation all the time. And the reason I decided to do this topic today is tomorrow I'm going to be put into that situation. And so, well, what exactly is happening? My school is doing a luncheon. And so I have all of the staff and teachers are getting together, and we are all doing the end of the year. This person's retiring, and this person's, leaving us for another school, and this person's, whatever the case is. And you say goodbye to all of them, and they celebrate with a bunch of food, and generally it's a whole Mexican food, and there's all kinds of desserts and sodas and all kinds of bad things to eat. And it's a situation that it's going to be right in front of my face. And so it leads me to talk to each one of you because I know each one of you has these similar situations where they eat at socially. And it's not always pressure from work. It can be pressure with friends too. You could go over to a friend's house and they could say, hey, would you want a donut? And you're like, dude, well, they just offered me a donut. I don't want to pass on it. And you kind of in that weird moment. It happens at work too. They come in and say, hey, listen, we're celebrating Joanne's birthday today. Here's some cupcakes, and they're like, would you like one? And you're like, well, no. And then you feel like if you say no to that cupcake, then you're saying you don't care that it's her birthday. And that's not really the case, but it comes off that way. And you fall back on, well, I'm on a diet. And then people say, well, it's just one cupcake once in a while. And there's just all kinds of pressure. And a lot of times what happens in those situations is we give in to the pressure because we don't want to look like we're an oddball or an outlier. And so there's a couple of things that I want to address in that. One of which is other people's opinions of you don't matter. And I want to point that out again so that maybe it sinks in a little bit, but other people's opinions really don't matter. So if this person, because you're passing up on a donut or a cupcake or whatever it is, thinks that you're mean or that you're disrespectful or that you don't care about Joanne, it doesn't really matter what they think. At the end of the day, the ones close to you is what matters. And if they're really close to you, they're inside your family and they love you, they're going to respect your decision, and they're going to move on, whether they agree or not with it. So you got to kind of understand that it's your health journey, not their health journey. And they don't have to maybe get healthy. Somebody could be offering you a cupcake and they could be at their goal weight and they could be completely healthy. Or on the other hand, they could not be healthy at all and are on their way to major problems but don't care. But you do care. That's why you're here joining with me today. So their opinion doesn't matter. So you have to fully grasp that and stand in front of that and say, okay, I understand. I'm not gonna be persuaded in that way. But then in the situation where there's this social event that is not in my window, I eat it at 4 to 6 o'clock at night, and this is going to be 11 o'clock. And so what am I going to do in this situation? Well, I have two options, guys. And to be honest with you, as filming this video, I don't know which option I'm going to choose. I have the option to attend this event and not eat. I fully functionally have that option. And the ramifications of that option are everybody on the staff will then start saying, well, hey, Mr. Wire, why aren't you getting a plate? In the very early part while they're getting plates. And if I say simply that I've already eaten or that I'm not eating at this meal right now, I've got other engagements at night that are going to require more eating, I don't feel like eating, I can do either one of those things. Both may get cross looks, but I'm almost 100% sure that none of them will think about it an hour after we leave that meeting. When they see me the next time, they're not going to be like, that's the weird guy that didn't eat with us. They're just going to move on with their lives. And they're not really going to care. whether or not I ate or not. They might act like it in that moment, but they're going to move past it. They're going to move past it really quick. And there's really going to be, if there is judgment, it will have been gone a long time ago. The second option is to just go ahead and eat. And guys, and really there's three options, because I'll give you one more at the end of that. So I can just go ahead, shift my window to 11. I can sit down with these people. I can enjoy it. I can talk to them. I can have the Mexican food. And I can just move on with my life. And then fast on through the rest of the night, all the way into my window. I'll get a 36-hour in the fast, a 36-hour fast in the next day. So there's no sweat in that. That I shortened my fast on this end, but I gained my fast a little more on this end. No big deal. The third option is to go ahead and eat twice. To go ahead and eat with them. Don't snack or do anything when I get home. Wait for dinner and eat again. So I have three options that are on the table, and all three of them are valid options. And when you're faced in this social situation, I think that it's important for you to make a decision on your own of which one of these three is right for you and is right for that moment. I will probably likely eat with them and not eat with my family at night and shift the window. But if my family, if I go home tonight and we have dinner plans, or we have somebody coming over, or my wife had some other intention, I will look all them in the face and say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to eat this meal. And I won't really get into explaining it. I'll just be like, hey, it's okay, and have conversations with them. And I'll sit down and I'll fast right through that meal. And most likely the third option will not be an option for me to eat twice, but it totally can be for you. Understand that eating twice one week of a year is not going to hurt you. And eating twice 50 times in a year probably isn't going to hurt you if you're an OMAD person. You know, taking 1 week, taking one meal off, it's going to be okay as long as you're smart and you stay in a calorie deficit over the course of the entire week. And so yes, you might have to limit another dinner. Tomorrow's dinner might have to be a little bit smaller than it normally would be, but you're going to be okay. So guys, I just wanted to bring to you that social situations are going to happen, and you can adjust to it in any way you feel. But what you need to do is plan and be consistent. What you don't want to do is anytime somebody offers you food, just go ahead and say yes because of their opinion. Don't do that. Be okay and have the courage to say no in the appropriate time, but also enjoy yourself and be a part socially of social eating situations sometimes, and that is okay, guys. So however you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe leave me a comment on how you handle it. How about that, guys? Go down in the comments and tell me in your social situations, what do you do? And if you're new to the channel, my face is right here. Please click on it and subscribe and check out more of my videos. And there's more popping up for you guys to stay on the channel and keep watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.